Hey y'all. It's
August the 12th, 2016. And, I just wanted to make it clear. I think I've made it clear. I'm going to try to make it more clearer that there's people who call themselves Christians, followers of Christ. What I got to tell you about most of them is that ideologically and intellectually, I disagree with most of them, alright? I feel like they're attending the church of Satan and lies, and the problem is because they're afraid of reality. It's terrible, but although I'm quick to tell you, if you watch this channel, I'm quick to tell you, hey, I follow Christ, he's the truth, he's the light, he's the only way. While I say that, I gotta repeat to you, before the fact, that most Christians ain't Christians, and I refute them in an intellectual way. I'm in a battle of wits with them because they don't acknowledge reality. They have no investment in it. Alright. That being said, if you ever come across a Christian who, say, abuses children, or a Christian who acts in any way, physically, violently, against an opponent, an intellectual opponent, people who just have different ideas than you, who believe in different things. If you're a Christian that does that, I refute you. I completely refute you. You are a fraud. Alright? You need to get away from around here. I don't like you. Take it somewhere else. I'm not going to physically hurt you. But I'd rather you not be around me at all. And I refute you. And in no way are we on the same side. In fact, we're on the exact opposite side. Alright? And I say all that to say this. I mean, there's Muslims out there, and then it's what they call Muslim extremists. Radical Muslims and stuff. And the problem is figuring out, well, who's who? Right? Who's the moderate, would you say, Muslims? Who's what they call peaceful Muslims? And I believe the problem actually stems from the fact that these moderate, peaceful Muslims don't do exactly what I'm doing right now. And that's before the fact, before any sort of terrorist act, you say, hey, listen, this is where I draw the line. This is not what I believe in. I'm telling you right now, that's not what I believe in. I don't believe in suicide bombing nobody. I don't believe in physically harming anybody for any reason when it's like over ideologies, when it's over ideas, it don't make no sense. It has to be a life or death situation. It has to be a real critical situation. Right? Have there been Christians in the past, in the history, who have had to go to war and kill people? Yes. Yes, it is. Right? It's all throughout the Bible. With people who actually had to go and kill folks, and guess what? They weren't suicide bombing themselves. Right? They weren't acting all homophobic and then having all sorts of homo sex behind the scenes. They weren't abusing little children and sexually abusing little children. They went to war with who? Other grown-ass men, alright? Alright, because it became a life or death situation. Here in America, we established something where it does not have to be a life or death situation. The reason, there's a lot of reasons, but main reason is we got money. We just trade money for services. Alright, you can get more money if you just try to. Alright, so it's not a battle over resources and things like that. We don't have that. Therefore, this is why the Christian can thrive in that sort of environment, because we do not have to steal from you, or we do not have to murder you and pillage your village. Alright, we can just go out and get money and do what we do and believe what we believe in. And that's Jesus Christ. Now, that being said, that's also why America's perfect, because I left a link down below. Joe Rogan, who I admire. I respect him. He does not at all consider himself a Christian. Gad said, I'm not real sure, I don't remember exactly. That's who is in the video, in the link. Alright, they're having a very reasonable conversation. And I respect that, and I learn from that, and I grow from that. Alright, I absolutely can tolerate the ideas of people who do not believe the way that I believe. And not only that, but I can respect them and learn from them. And enjoy their banter. Right? And improves my perspective, because as a Christian, I recognize that I'm not all omnipresent. I have no idea. There's no way that I'll get down to the very nitty-gritty of reality. It's not possible. It is not possible as a human being, but the thing is, you try, and you try, and you try, and you try harder. Alright? In my opinion, the harder you try, the more you're going to either find Jesus, or live your life out very much like Jesus, a Jesus-like lifestyle. Whether you admit to it or not, it really doesn't bother me. What I'm concerned about is everybody getting along. Everybody having everything that they need, right? But not living in a communist utopia that's never existed. Right? I refute most Christians. I absolutely do. Especially when they're wilding out and doing shit that Jesus didn't teach you. I refute y'all. It's August the 12th, 2016.